guys, Casey's Nation here. Today I figured I'd show you two camping stoves that I have. They're backpacking stoves. One's an Esbit stove, so if you haven't ever seen one of those, I have one of those and I'll show you how it works. And a butane stove goes on top of a butane canister. So let's get to it. I'm going to move the camera over here so you can get a better angle of it, and I'll show you what I got. Alright, so I'm going to take my pack off and I'm going to get into it. What I'm going to start off with is my my propane stove, or the butane stove. Here's my butt pack. Here's the Esbit stove, if you haven't seen. It's real small and compact. It really could, it's about the size of my wallet. So in here I have the butane canister and a bowl. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show a rolling boil test on all of these. So the butane stove takes just a regular butane canister. You can get it by MSR, or Coleman makes one. You can get them ranging from $3 to $7 depending on how much you want. And you can get them in different sizes. This can here, I think, is an 8-ounce can, and it's supposed to last 2 hours. And so this one will cost you more as opposed to a 30-minute can, but the 30-minute can is smaller, so just keep that in mind. Won't need this. Let's see. Where is the cup? Alright, here's the cup we're going to use to boil the water in. And I'm going to get the stove out. The stove's on the front of the LBV. And here's the little pocket stove. I'm going to move my pack to the side. Let me get my water first. Use my carabiner and hang it up on the top of the shelter. Here's the stove. It's real compact. It fits right in my hand, and it came with a little case. I got this for like $15 off of eBay. And this is the stove. It folds out like that, and these little things fold here, and then you just take the cap off of the can and you just screw it on. Make sure the valve was shut all the way first. You don't want to waste your gas, and you don't want a leaking canister. So you screw it on, and that's pretty much it. What's nice about this one too is it also came with an igniter, so all I have to do is push this button and it'll ignite it for me. So I'm gonna set this up on this log right here, and I'm gonna fill the cup up with some water, and then I'll show you. I'm gonna ignite it in front of y'all, and we're gonna do a bowl test. Alright, so now I got it set up. Just set the bowl on top. If you want, you can find a little grate. I have a little grate that I've used to put on top of this thing here, but I'm not going to use it at the moment. So I'm going to fill the cup with some water. That cap there. I filled it to about 3/4 full, if you can see. I don't know if you can see or not, but I'm going to continue on. Put my water aside. Now I'm going to turn the gas on, and I'm going to ignite it. There we go. And we're just going to sit and let this boil, and once it's done boiling, I'll show you that it's rolling, and I'll give you I'll probably do a time lapse here so you can see how long it took. But it won't take long on this gas stove. This gas stove has a lot of heat to it. So right now I have the gas setting at a fairly medium setting, and it's already starting to fizz on the inside. So I'm gonna get you, and I'm gonna freehand you and show you what's going on. Alright guys, so while we're waiting for this thing to blow, and it's already fizzing, you could It'll probably be boiling by the time I finish this video. But I'm gonna show you some couple things in my shelter that I've done. I've finished it to the point where I don't want to do anything else to it. I got the second wall up, and I decided to keep this back half open. I may close it, I may not. I'm depending whether or not. The way it's set up now, if wind were to go into this shelter, come in through here, it'll go out the back there. But if I close up the back, the wind's just going to get caught up in here, and it's going to pull my top down. So I'm going to pull you back, and oh, the water's already to a rolling boil. So if this water was from a lake or whatever, you'd probably want to let it boil like this for a little bit more, probably 3 to 5 more minutes. But I know where I got this water from, so it's sanitary, just to drink straight from the bottle. So I'm gonna cut it off, and I'm gonna let I'm gonna turn the gas down and cut it off. I'm gonna let the cup cool down, and then once it's cooled down, I'm gonna move on to the Esbit stove. Alright guys, now we're going to move on to this Esbit stove here. I will note that this here, the top of this stove is already cooled down, and it hasn't been that long. I've already cooled down the cup there. I soaked it in some nice cold water, so it should be ready to go. But to take this apart, all you got to do is just, I don't think I can do this with one hand. Maybe. All you got to do, sorry if the camera does some crazy stuff. Woo! Basically, you just unscrew it and take it off. And same procedure, you got it out of the box. You just fold these little fins up here, and fold these over, and it'll fit right back into the little orange box it had. I will note, try to save this cap for this can, because it's one of those things that it's like a security blanket. You just want it there. So let's put this over there, and we're gonna get to this Esbit stove. I'm gonna open up one of these cubes. I don't know exactly how long this is gonna take, because I don't know if you can see that. Flip cams are horrible for showing text, but it's all in German. This was a German Esbit stove. I ordered it from a German seller, so everything's in German. So I'm not quite sure exactly how this works exactly, but I'm gonna set it up with one cube. What I've seen on YouTube and heard around, that you can actually take these cubes and cut them up and use them to make these 6 cubes into 12 cubes. A whole lot louder, or 24 or 48 if you really needed it. But I don't think I really haven't used this one yet, but I have seen others use, so we're gonna get to it. Alright, so now I went and I found my little campfire grill. I'm gonna take and put it on top of this, and then I'm gonna take and put the cup on top of that, so I can have something for this to rest on. Before I do this though, I'm going to show you how this thing looks folded up. This thing, basically, these two sides fold down, and then one of them goes into the other. And it's real small, and it's about the size of a credit card. Or, no, not a credit card, a card deck. So I'm going to pull this apart. We're going to fold the sides up, like so. I'm going to fold them in somewhat like that, create a windscreen. That's what these sides can be used for. And well, for starting it, I'm gonna take and cut this pouch open here and get one of these cubes out. I'm gonna take and cut one of these cubes in half. That way I don't waste it all on this one video. So set those aside. I'm gonna cut this in half. Or in 4 different halves, I guess. Oh well. maybe it'll last me 4 times. I'm going to put the 1 cube down inside there. Or actually, I'll put 2 down in there because I don't know exactly how this is going to work. So I'm going to put them down inside the little stove. And I'll stab that. Neighbors are yelling at their kids. I'm gonna light it with the lighter, hopefully. Don't know how. Ooh, it's on. Where is it? Nope. No, it's not burning yet. I don't know how to start these. So let's get this to the edge, and I don't know how to start these things. Let's see. There we go. Got that started. I need a stick so I can move it. Or just use the knife. Move that there. I'm going to add another cube to it. Alright, so this stuff kind of burns like a match. That's alright. Move the knife out of the way for you. So I don't know if you can see that, but it's got a nice, good little burn going. I'm going to take and fold these over for a windscreen so it don't blow out. And I'm going to put my little grill on top. Fill my cup with some water, 3/4 of the way full like last time. And I'm just going to sit it on the stove. Hopefully it won't fall, and we're going to see how long it takes. Alright guys, I'm sorry my camcorder battery died on me. I had to put my other one in. So what I was saying before I was most rudely interrupted by the camera is this whole shelter probably costed me less than $15. I used a total of 3 drop cloth walls. I got those at the dollar store, so they were $3 for the whole thing. That was the roof and the 2 walls, and the back wall just consists of all 3 combined, and the rope. And I spent probably $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably $4 on the rope. So really less than $10 for this whole thing. And the bamboo grows everywhere. So bamboo is bamboo. So let's get back and look at our little bowl, see how it's doing. Hopefully it's boiling my water. Alright guys, it's starting to get dark on me, if you can see or not. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end this video. My little tablets are about to burn out. So we do have some steam coming off of the water, which is good. And so we could probably let it steam like that for a little bit longer, and it would it'd be sanitary to drink. So those are my 2 stoves that I have. This is my new Esbit stove. I'm still getting used to it, if you can't tell. So yeah, this is Casey's Nation. I hope you enjoyed the video.